Peace and prosperity to everyone. Peace and prosperity to everyone. We are live, baby. I was actually going to connect barefoot at 40 degrees, which is a good temperature to do it, but it's like wet and soggy out from the snow melting. Trending cases, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome into our Ground and Daily Love session. A lot of the snow is melted, and so I'm tempted, but we're not gonna do it today. We're not gonna do it today. We're gonna wait till it's a little bit drier. Thank you so much, Quiet Storm, for coming in. Peace and prosperity to you. Let me actually share the live out myself. I'm gonna be sharing the live. So give me just a moment, people. If you would love to share this love with someone, I definitely recommend you do. If you know someone who could appreciate a pick me up, who would just enjoy some loving, kind energy, send them an invite. Send them an invite to come in because we got love for everybody, and we are in an environment that welcomes love for anyone and everyone. No exceptions, no discrimination, just pure love here. Eddie, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Celeste, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We are out in nature as always, connecting, grounding, loving. Connecting, grounding, loving. PCB, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Tracy Lane, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. I love to see y'all. I appreciate the love. Love is love. That is an awesome, awesome name. Love is love. Peace and prosperity to you. Brother Roshan, peace and prosperity to you. Great to see you. Tracy, thank you so much for the likes and the follow. We love you. Welcome to this love line, connecting nature and love to you. We are so happy you found us so we can offer this love to you. Love, listen, that's an awesome name, brother. Love is love. Thank you so much. Susie, hey, how are you? Peace and prosperity to you, baby doll. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We love to see y'all. We are grounded in nature, connecting this love and energy. Some of the snow is melting a little bit in Michigan, but it's still like kind of like that damp feeling. So we're not gonna hit the barefoot just yet. But we are gonna hug some trees and connect with nature and tapping in to this love and energy to give to everyone. We want people to be able to come in and get a smile on their face. We want people to come in and feel the happiness and feel the warmth. We want people to come in and feel appreciated. We want everyone here to feel love. So we tap into love in an abundant way. Right here with nature. Right here with nature. Because this is abundance. Whenever I'm running low on love, this is where I come to get some love. Whenever I'm feeling down and out, this is what I do to refresh myself. I made a point in my life after dealing with karmic situations that I don't ever want to be considered to drain anyone ever again. And when we think about draining someone, we're not given an equal share back. The amount of energy, the effort, the passion that they may be offering us, for whatever reason, we're not reciprocating it. Now, maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe we can't. Maybe we're limited. Maybe we're in survival mode. All of these different things can come and take place to cloud our minds. K Divine 77, peace and prosperity to you. But it's still our responsibility to still not drain someone else. No one is responsible for us. We are responsible for selves. If you have a relationship, if you have a partner right now, I promise you and assure you, if you are expecting them to refill you every time you're down, you're going to drain that person. Melissa, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. You're going to drain people if you expect them to always refill you whenever you need it. Sarah, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We have to love people, but we can't just use them as a battery. We have to make sure we are recharging ourselves and sharing that love out. So I come out in nature, and I promise myself I'll never let someone feel drained in my energy again. When I'm low on energy, I rely on nature to lift me back up. Camilla Brown, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. We don't want to separate ourselves from that. We don't want to put ourselves in a mindset to have to rely on anything other than what God has given us to rely on. This nature energy is here for a reason. It's here to guide us. It's here to show us growth. It's here to show us strength, resiliency. Hey, Jay Renee, peace and prosperity to you. And when we tap into that loving, powerful energy, we refill ourselves. We refill ourselves immediately. We don't have to be upset with someone if they can't listen to our phone call. We don't have to be upset with someone if they can't be there for us financially, or they can't be there for us physically. We put so much on other people sometimes. Oh, well, I did this for you, so you're supposed to do this back for me. Oh, I made this sacrifice for you, you should make this sacrifice for me. But we all going through our own struggles and our own journeys. What we have in common is love. What we have in common is nature. But we want to depend on others. We don't have to. Mystical Being, my brother, good to see you. We don't have to. We can use this source of love and energy. The bipolar Teddy, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you for coming in. We can use this love and energy to refill us, to refuel. I'm walking through in between these trees. You can like feel the portal energy almost. But why not recharge with what we're meant to recharge with? We're not meant to recharge with other people. We're meant to share with other people. We're meant to create with other people. Where that person takes their energy and combine with your energy to create new energy. But we don't need to drain other people. We have to use nature to refill ourselves. Wicked, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We have to use nature to recharge ourselves. We can use the sun to recharge ourselves. Look at your palms. Hey, Anudan, peace and prosperity to you. Look at your palms. Hold your palms to the sky and absorb the sunlight. Recharge your energy that way. You don't need to rely on someone else to recharge. Food and Locks, peace and prosperity to you. Faith, thank you so much for being here. Joy Thompson, peace and prosperity to you. Thanks so much for being here. Allow your body to recharge a natural way. You will feel better. You will feel it feels so much better to recharge the natural way than to recharge with material things. It feels so much better to recharge a natural way than to recharge with negativity. You'll never get negativity out of nature. You'll never get negativity out of nature. This is love in its purest form, in its rawest form, and it's always available. It is always able to revitalize your whole body, mind, and spirit. We're talking about not just physically electrons going through your body from the earth itself, It's going to clear your mind of anxiety. It's going to clear your mind of depression. Becky from Tennessee, thank you so much for being here. Camille, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you for being here. Man K50, thank you so much for joining. It's going to revitalize everything about your whole avatar. It's going to strengthen your connection to yourself. It's going to bring in more love for you. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. People don't want to hear that, and I get it. It is a world where we are meant to socialize. We are meant to connect with each other the same way we're doing now. We're meant to love on each other, support each other, create with each other, but we don't have to rely on each other to the point where we're draining anyone. And it's not about narcissism or all those negative things that we apply to people who are over abusive with draining people and vampires and things like that. It's about understanding that we can connect to this energy of love and passion without it. We can make ourselves feel better without relying on someone else to do it. Well, I am peace and prosperity to you. By all means, if we're not talking about a therapist, right? Technically, there's an even exchange with the therapist because you're paying them to do it. you know, you're paying a therapist to help you. So that's not what we're referring to. We're talking about that one best friend who you always call when something is wrong, even though they got stuff going wrong too. Queen Pretty Daisy, peace and prosperity to you. We're talking about them. Oh, thank you so much for following, Becky. Peace and prosperity to you. We're talking about that one friend that you've known forever and a day. That neighbor you borrowed a lawnmower from, that family member, that favorite cousin, our parents. For those of us who have parents still alive, you know, once you grown and gone, once you grown and gone, they're not what's meant to refill you. Nature refills you. You think about the fact that you may drain your parents. You go over to wash clothes. You go over to raid the refrigerator, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You go over to take and not to give, just because they're your parents and you love them. And then you think to yourself, well, what's recharging them? What are they going to use to refuel themselves with after you've come through and drained the refrigerator and used the laundry? You know? We have to rely on nature. We have to rely on ourselves. We have to be so tapped into this pure, infinite energy that we should be able to share with everyone. We should be able to help and assist anyone that comes our way or point them in the right direction. That's why I'm out here. I know by myself, I can't do it all by myself. And I love and appreciate the energy that y'all bring here. But I make sure I tap into this energy first and foremost so I can be present, available, and loving to y'all. Starlo 911, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Dreamers, Scotty, thank you, peace and prosperity to you. Hey, Unique, thank you so much for being here. I have to, because what if no one was here? My phone might die. It dropped in battery real quick. But if no one else was here, I would still be connecting to this energy. Hey, lovely, in order to lift the community, in order to lift the collective, because I understand and recognize that my voice has power. That's part of the superpower I signed up for, is to have a powerful voice. I enjoy this nature energy so I can tap into it and make sure that everyone can feel this energy, whether y'all are here or not. It's some people who may not see this video for years from now. Today is February. It may be people who see this video in March. I have to have that love and energy available for them too. Not just the people here. I have to see that love transfer in the future. And the only way I'm going to have the strength and the power to do it is by coming out here in nature and borrowing love unconditionally from a source that gives it unconditionally. Because your mother can't love you like nature loves you. Your father can't love you like nature loves you. Your friends, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your loved ones, your twin flame, there is a connection for them as well. That hopefully, if you love yourself, is beneficial. Hey, spiritual peace and prosperity team, my brother. But not like this. This is unconditional at its finest. This is an automatic connection. This is where God has planted the battery for unconditional, unequivalent abundance of nature, love, and energy right at our fingertips. Somebody left. I want to say somebody for sale here. Somebody left something on the ground out here. Peace and prosperity to you, Jesse. Christina, thank you so much for being here. So, our phone is dying. We ain't going to stay on here too much longer. We love and appreciate y'all. Christina Hicks, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. We have to rely on nature to connect to ourselves. Don't just drain other people. Connect with nature. Allow nature to refuel you. And then you help others to connect to this as well. So that we can all have access to this abundant energy. We can all have access to this abundant love. And then we can help each other create and not destroy. I apologize to cut it short today. My phone is dying. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity, everyone. This video will be uploaded on YouTube. And I will definitely be back tomorrow. Peace and prosperity, everyone.